Hello, Invicta fans and family and friends.
René, we don't have sound.
You don't have sound? And now, do you have sound, Wim?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Do you have sound now?
René?
Yeah? I'm hearing you.
No.
No. Alrighty, I'm hearing myself. So, Wim, do you hear me? Wim, do you hear me?
Yes. René,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
The sound is back, guys. Sorry
Okay.
for the little hiccup in the beginning of the show.
Yep.
Welcome. It's show number 133, July 31st. All threes and ones in the show today. And we have a great collection. As I told you already in the intro, it's a great collection, not only in looks and feeling, but also in size. We have beautiful watches, beautiful colors, and we have a lot of diamonds in tonight's show as well. So I'm really excited to start working. I'm here in the studio in Hedel, in the south of the Netherlands. René is in the east of the northeast,
Yep.
from Oldenzaal, and it's raining cats and dogs here. So if you hear a slight sound in the background, it might be the rain on the roof here of the studio, but that doesn't take us away from a great collection and a great show for tonight. I'm starting off with the first watch in the lineup, René, which is model number 35555. So 3 and then 4 times 5. It's a beautiful watch from our reserve collection in a very special color tone. And I have had many requests in the last couple of months for more iridescent plated watches. And this is the first one that I could find in our inventory in USA to get to the Let's Talk Invicta show here in Europe. And I'm really excited about the watch, how it finally came out, because I only saw the rendering in the beginning of this year, but the final product that now came to our Let's Talk Invicta selection is really sensational. Not only color-wise, not only material-wise.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's a beautiful piece. It comes with an abalone dial, which is a perfect match with the iridescent casing and band, if you ask me. Iridescent means we also call it rainbow plated. It means that it has a lot of colors in the band and in the dial as well. And we are here in the studio with all the studio lighting, and it's incredible how it shines and it's a very special color combination. If you can go to the close-up camera real quick, Quinten, thank you.
Oh,
so look at this.
Yeah, wow.
So you see all the colors that pop out of this watch. Actually, I think it's a fantastic timepiece. It's based on one of our classic Sea Hunter models, and the watch that I'm bringing you tonight is from the reserve collection, which means, René, and you know already, but I for sure a lot of members of our Invicta family out there know as well. It's made out of the best materials, over the nicest movements. We are talking about model 35555. Comes with a Z60 movement made by Ronda, especially for Invicta. And in this case, René, we didn't open the case back for you. We just built an abalone dial in the case back as well. Check it out.
In the dial? At the
so
back?
the same material as we use for the dial, we also use for the case back.
Nice. This is the first time I see this in a watch here at Invicta.
Yes, really
I've never seen
nice.
it before.
No, it's a very nice feature, and it's all about details. That's Invicta is all about details. And the most attractive detail of tonight, René, is the pricing of this watch. If you ask me,
so
pricing is sensational. Regular pricing on invictastores.eu is 576 euros.
Should I make a drum roll? Just kidding.
We'll save it for later. The pricing for tonight, or for the coming 24 hours, I have to say, until we have availability, because it's always about small quantities, but we have this watch for you available now, so you can start ordering this beautiful piece for 226 euros. Reserve collection, 100 meters water resistant, flame fusion crystal, abalone dial, which is a product of nature, so you can imagine that every single watch is different. Maybe you can show the watch that you have on the picture in your studio, René, and I will show the one that I have here in the studio, and you will see that every single dial is different and has a different pattern. The one that René has in his studio is more to the black, a lot of black inclusions in the dial. The one that I have here has more blue and purple. So every single watch is unique. Reserve timepiece for the few who know best is the slogan that fits to this collection.
Yeah.
It's the best possible collection that you can find in our Invicta product families. We built a lot of details in this watch as well. We have the beautiful rubber studs with the rainbow plated screws on the bezel as well. And on the side of the casing, we have the laser engraved Invicta logo.
So, Wim, before the show, we were a little bit kidding about it, Iridescent. The guys, Quinten and Bram, who are always behind the scene, or social media team. It looks like it was dropped in diesel. So,
yeah,
this Iridescent.
It's oily, actually.
Yeah.
Also, so you're right. And actually, the plating on the band and the casing is always different for any watch that we plate at that moment, you know? So not the whole collection looks exactly the same. It's very typical. It's very. We have a lot of watches in our collection with the iridescent plating. We are proud of it. We love the colors, and I think this is a perfect example to fit into the Let's Talk Invicta collection for tonight.
Yeah,
a great way to start the show. And
absolutely.
Again, one more time, I mentioned the pricing for you: €226.
Yeah.
If you order now through the QR code on the side of your left side of your screen. If you go there with your phone, you will be directed directly into the Let's Talk Invicta tab on our website. If you go to Facebook, Instagram, or you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, you just type buy 35555, and you will be directed to the same checkout as well. So a great watch to start the selection for tonight. I'm moving on to the next watch in the lineup, René.
Okay.
And when I'm saying next watch, it's actually 3 watches. I have 3 similar watches, exactly the same, in different color combinations.
All right.
Model number 28888, 28889, and 28890. And all 3 are the same with the same specs, but the color combination makes them stand out for the one from the other. I have the charcoal variation, the gunmetal variation, which is the gray, which is model number 28888. I have the two-tone and gold tone variation, which is model number 28889.
Yeah.
And the last one is the silver tone and rose gold variation, which is 28890. It's from our specialty collection, 48mm casing, very accessible size, very clean dial, really nice. For those of you who want a watch for everyday use, this is the watch to go. Not only model-wise, not only color-wise, but also price-wise tonight. Because I made a fantastic price for these timepieces. The regular pricing on our website for those pieces is €176. If you order now, or in the coming 24 hours, this watch will be yours. And listen well, guys, because this pricing is phenomenal. You can buy those pieces for €83 each. So I can imagine...
That's a great price.
It's a great price, René. And I can imagine that, you know, somebody says, no, during the week when I work, I want to have, you know, like a classic watch, two-tone to fit to my suit or whatever. You take the two-tone variation, but you can also order another piece for the weekend when you have your jeans, and you can order let's say the charcoal variation, the gunmetal variation. It's a very easy blended watch that perfectly matches with your outfit. So I decided to make a great price for tonight. I think it's an introduction for Europe as well. We don't have those watches yet. We don't have them in the stores. We didn't offer them on our website yet. So I'm offering them for the first time tonight here in Europe in the Let's Talk Invicta show for the great price of €83.
So, and you have the possibility to choose. You already mentioned it. And it's great. The price is remarkable. It's a quartz movement, I assume.
Quartz movement, VD54 movement, specially made by Psycho for Invicta. Very reliable. For those of you who are regular viewers of our show, you've seen the movement before, and we have great success with those movements. So we managed to put them in this specialty series as well. And you know, sometimes we just talk about the movement as, you know, part of the watch, and we move on to the next subject. But the movements that we use, and I told you already maybe before, um, are coming from all major movement manufacturers in the world. We are certified buyers directly from the source. So there's no agents in between. When we have movements, they are modified, especially for Invicta. We even develop and design movements together with the movement manufacturers as well. The perfect example is, of course, our signature yellow base plate Z60 movement, but also on the other hand, the modified movement that we use for our automatics, the NH35 with the yellow Invicta rotor.
So
really,
there
really
is,
special.
you told me there is some kind of shortage in the movement.
It's not
industry.
shortage. It's just that they cannot deliver fast enough. We want them faster than that the movement manufacturers sometimes can deliver. So it can happen that we have just a plain variation in our watches as well. But
So we have a luxury problem.
yeah, you could call it a luxury problem, yes.
Yeah.
And you know, for tonight I have the VD54 selected for the specialty series. Again, 222888 is the gunmetal variation. 28889 is the two-tone gold tone, and the 28890 is the silver tone and rose, as you can see on your screen right now. So you can easily choose when you go to the checkout on our Let's Talk Invicta tab. You can easily choose the color or the colors that you like. Great watch for a great price, and for everyday use, I would say, with the stainless steel clasp, the stainless steel bracelet that we specially designed for this specialty series. Really, really nice and reliable.
Alrighty, for only 83 euros, and you have to make a choice. So what I often say, buy now or cry later. And
yes, you can say it like that. But yes, because for those of you who are new to the show, let me give you a little insight in the concept that we have here at Let's Talk Invicta. We use this format for introducing new styles, new collections, special pricing, but always small batches. The only way we can get those watches into our Let's Talk Invicta selection is to buy them before we put them into our store selection. So we have to be really, really fast also to get the merchandise allocated to the Let's Talk Invicta show. So that's why we only have the offers valid for 24 hours. So you have to be fast or you miss out on the great deals. And you can find the watches in our regular collections in the stores. We have 8 stores in Europe, as you might know. And if you don't know, I'm going to mention 2 in the Netherlands, 1 in Germany, 2 in Spain, and 3 in Portugal. And we're growing. More news will come soon through our socials. G'day, it's time for diamonds.
Diamonds.
Time for diamonds. And
alrighty, diamonds are a girl's best friend. But
yes, but in this case, it's a man's watch, and it's very, very special and exclusive. I think it's the watch with the most diamonds ever in the Let's Talk Invicta show. It took us 133 shows to get this many diamonds in our show. And I told you already, it's the day of the 3s and the 1s.
Yeah.
July 31st, show number 133. And this watch contains 313 diamonds.
Wow.
313. So we have diamonds here in the lugs that connect the band to the casing, as you can see. We have diamonds in the dial. We have diamonds in the side of the casing. The finishing of this bold Zeus variation in the reserve diamond edition is absolutely phenomenal. This is a very exclusive timepiece, and I'm checking with Quinten at this moment. I think we only have 2 or 3 left, Quinten? Mm-hmm. Something like that. It's a very, very small quantity, but I insisted on getting this watch in the show tonight because it's absolutely phenomenal that we show you here. Because, as I told you before, we have a diamond mining company in Israel where we get our own diamonds hand-selected for our watches at Invicta. And please check out, if you can zoom in a little bit, Quinten, please check out the sizing of the diamonds in this dial. All are more or less the same size. It's very, very special. We have the diamonds here in the lugs. All are 0.9 millimeter diamonds, so really, really nice and very shiny, especially here in the studio where we have the lighting on the dial, where you can see the diamonds sparkle into your face. Really, really special. If you want to have an exclusive timepiece, the Bolt Zeus without the diamonds is already exclusive, René. And this piece with diamonds is even more special.
So, but it is also a very time-consuming watch to make because the setting of a diamond is set by hand. So
set by hand, correct, René. That's also the reason that we only have small quantity.
Yeah, I think we have to go deep in our pockets now.
Well, you know, for the regular pricing, yes, this is one of the most expensive collections in our watches in our collection. But tonight, I'm giving you a very special price. Show number 133, 133. It's July 31st, 31, and this watch contains 313 diamonds, 313. Pricing, 2,500 euros is the regular pricing on our website, invictastores.eu. If you order now, or within the next 24 hours, you can have this Bolt Zeus Reserve Edition, full of diamonds, to your doorstep for the fantastic price of 952 euros. And guys, I know that this is a lot of money, but for this kind of watch, with this finishing, you know, in the Reserve collection, the highest grade stainless steel, beautiful diamonds set in the lugs and in the dial as well. We have our cabling around the bezel, the cabling that you know that you get when you order from the Bolt Zeus series. The cabling in the side of the casing as well. There's a lot of details I can talk about for this watch, but the most standing out details are the diamonds in the dial. Look at this. It looks like one big diamond that's coming toward you.
So, if you are watching now and you are new to our show and you have some questions for Wim, for me, or for our social media team, or you want to see a particular kind of watch, please respond in the comments and we will come back to you or directly or when you have
in the coming weeks.
In the coming weeks with a specific watch. So let me also know what you find of this watch. Can a man wear a diamond watch? I think yes. Shaquille O'Neal is a perfect example of great diamond lover in watches. So I think this is remarkable. And you told me over 300 diamonds.
Yes, 313.
So
you know, it's very special. And let me show you the watch on my wrist real quick, René, because the size is, yes, we are dealing with a 50mm casing, so it's quite a big case, but we managed to get such a great anatomic finishing. Quinten, can you?
It's about €3 per diamond, and then we are not talking about the costs of the watch itself. So only the diamonds, €3 for one good diamond. It's really cheap.
You sound very surprised, but this is what Let's Talk Invicta is all about. We talked about it already many times. We are all about great watches.
True. That's true.
Great watches, small quantities, but fantastic pricing.
Yeah, but as you know, I know a little bit about gems and I know a little bit about diamonds. That's why I'm so excited, because the price is really, really good.
Yeah, very, very good. And you know, the finishing, if you get this watch to your doorstep, you will be overwhelmed. It's absolutely a piece of jewelry. It's not your next door watch. It's a piece of jewelry that tells you time. So I was talking about the finishing of the watch, René. Yeah. Please check out the casing here. We managed to get a very nice anatomic design that fits around any kind of wrist. I have a very small wrist myself, but I'm going to show you that this watch actually fits like a glove and still looks very masculine on a small wrist as well. Look at this.
So, but the feeling of owning a watch like this with so many diamonds, how rich you must feel when you wear a beautiful watch like this. So, if you don't like diamonds, the watch on itself is also a beautiful watch.
Yeah, for that reason I like that it's only one tone, you know, it's only silver tone. Yeah. But even then, we managed to get like a sandblasted color in the middle, a little matte finishing in the middle of the band. But the side of the casing and the lugs are hand polished. That matches perfectly with the shiny diamonds as well.
Yeah.
Again, this to me is not just a watch. This is a piece of jewelry that tells me time. So a great watch for a great price, 952 euros, a lot of money, but you will be overwhelmed when the watch will be shipped to your doorstep. It's a very, very
Absolutely.
special piece.
This is a one and a half. If you can earn it, allow it for yourself. Hey, this is the watch you want. This is something very special.
Yeah, and if you're a collector, this is very
I-
special because there's maybe only
Absolutely.
2 or 3 in Europe only.
Yeah.
So that's really, really special.
We didn't mention it until now, but it's also including shipping.
Yes, which is to me normal for a watch of 952 euros. But even the 83 euros specialty series are being shipped for you for free. So
Yeah.
and return
That's
shipping is free as well. I'm moving on to the next watch in the lineup,
Okay.
René, and the
Let's
next
move on.
watch is from our Pro Diver series in a very special color tone. For that reason, I decided to bring it into the Let's Talk Invicta show. This color tone is new for Europe. It's the all black variation of the Pro Diver with a slight green insert in the bezel, as you can see here. And I think this insert makes this watch stand out from the regulars, because it's a very nice combination like this, a very clean dial if you ask me, 52 millimeter casing with a beautiful silicon strap, very supple, very comfortable to wear. And the movement that we built into this watch is the movement that I just talked about, René. This is the movement that we built together with Ronda into the final product as it is today. It's Z60, the yellow base movement that we are really proud of. Beautiful chronograph, very reliable. And this is the first time I think we bring a watch
This
with
is a C60.
Yes, exactly. This is the first time that we bring a watch with a Z60 movement under 100 euros tonight.
Yo.
It's a great price point.
Absolutely.
And I love the color. It's 232 euros is the regular pricing on our website, invictastores.eu. If you go to the QR code on the left side of your screen, or you type buy 19826 if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, you will be directed into our Let's Talk Invicta tab on the website, and you can find the selection for tonight. And you will find this particular watch for the fantastic price of 99 euros only. And Quinten, I'm going to put the watch around my wrist real quick, because this watch is even bigger than the diamond piece that we just showed you, but also this piece fits on my wrist like a glove. And look at this. Really, really nice.
Yeah.
And you see the slight, the greenish insert that we built into the bezel, gives it a very sporty but sophisticated look, if you ask me.
So also very important, Wim, is what you're seeing now below your watch. Because
Yes.
this is only 99 euros. And if you
So
are...
our British customers can buy this watch without any custom duties. So it will be shipped to you for 99 euros only, free of shipping and free of duties as well. Really important. And
Absolutely.
we talked about the movement already. Also here we are really proud to show you the movement. For that reason we built this transparent case back with a great look on the beautiful Z60 movement. Especially made by Ronda for Invicta. With Invicta, I would say. Nice. 99 euros. Great price, René.
Absolutely. What do you want? We could talk hours about this, but
I'm moving on to the next one. I'm moving on. Yeah. And the next one is unique. The first time in the show we have one watch in two different band options.
Oh.
I have an Akula.
Okay.
And I have another Akula.
Alrighty. Now you're making me curious.
Yes, I imagine. Okay. So both have the same casing and the same construction. But one comes with a stainless steel band and one comes with a rubber band.
Oh, I know what I want.
Listen, and we give you the choice, also you, but also the customers back home. We give the choice between the rubber variation and the stainless steel variation. Both have a fantastic case construction. I will show you. Yeah. We have a quartz movement on top, where you can see can tell time here in the screens that we build into the casing. But we built a beautiful mechanical movement also in the watch. So all you have to do is pull the lever and open the case, and you have a fantastic skeleton mechanical movement built in as well.
Yeah, I like this.
This is typical Invicta. This is all about details. This is a very, very special timepiece. for you collectors out there, and I know we already have many in Europe, and they're watching our show luckily as well. So for you collectors out there, this is a very, very special timepiece. Two variations, stainless steel band and the rubber band. Let me give you the model numbers. 35300 is the rubber variation, 300. 39938 is the stainless steel variation. And you know what I'm really proud of, René? Not only am I bringing similar watches with different bands, this is the first time in the Let's Talk Invicta show, but I also managed to keep the pricing on the same level for both watches. So I have a regular pricing in our stores for 500 euros on our website, invictastores.eu. If you order now or within the next 24 hours, you can buy each of them for 196 euros only. We're talking about an Akula watch, which is a very appreciated family in our Invicta collection. But it comes with a quartz movement for the screens on top. So you have your seconds and your hours and your minutes on the screen. And you have a beautiful open heart mechanical movement in the case as well. Again, all you have to do is pull the lever, open the casing. You can check on the movement below. You can close it like this. It feels like a vault almost.
Yeah. So it's also great if you are working with two time zones. When you work
like pilots you do business in another time zone, or you're on vacation in another time zone. I know Bram, our social media guide tonight, is going to eastern side of the world. He's going to Bali, so he would need another time zone in his watch. So for him, this would be great. Yeah. I'm not sure about the color. See if it matches with the dress he's wearing today. No, no. Anyways. So no, we have them available both are in the purple plated edition. We didn't talk about that yet, René. The color is also really, really special. It's purple plating. There's not many watch companies out there that dare to use those colors in their collections.
Yeah, true. So
it's a great collection with beautiful movements. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, you can type buy Akula and you will be directed immediately into our Let's Talk Invicta tab on the website, or you go to the QR code on the left side of your screen and you will be directed as well. So, 196 euros each, a great watch for a great price, and you have two options, rubber 35300 and stainless steel 39938.
But you make me very curious how it's possible for you to make the same price for two different types of band, because I assume that steel would cost more to produce than...
Yeah, but we put a lot of effort in our silicon bands as well, René. Yeah. We try to find the exact mix of, silicon and natural rubber to make it anti-allergic, to make it fit around any wrist, very supple, very comfortable to wear. So also the silicon straps that we use are really high-end. So for that reason... I lowered the stainless steel band a little bit in the calculation to make sure that we could offer them for the same price tonight. And I'm getting a notification already from our team here, René. The stainless steel band variation is not sold out yet. Yes or no? No, it's not sold out yet. Oh, sorry.
Okay. So, but
it's moving very fast. You have to be fast, guys. So you go to the website invictastores.eu.
Hit the laptop
tab.
And I see also from Billy van Kampen, I see also a question of the pushes and the crowns are from metal. Oh, I also see that Bram, or social media team, already answered.
Okay, if he answered, I don't have to do it.
And it's raining cats and dogs here now in Oldenzaal. If you hear this, that's only rain. So.
But René, which pushers are we talking about? Because we don't have any pushers on the Akula. I'm thinking that he asked for another watch.
Oh, yes.
For the previous one.
The previous one.
He talked about the Pro Diver. Yeah, it's stainless steel pushers and crown. Yeah. Okay, René, this was the Akula series in purple edition, and I'm moving on to the next watch in the lineup, which is a Pro Diver that we introduced actually only a couple of months ago. And I managed to get a special offer for tonight here at Let's Talk Invicta for only this black variation that we have here in the show tonight. Model number 44080. I'm really happy to bring you this charcoal edition of this Pro Diver series here tonight. I want to talk a little bit about the details that we have in this watch because there's so much to show you. We have, as you know, in our product families, we use details from, let's say, the Bolt variation. We also use it in the Pro Diver. We use a little bit Akula in the Reserve collection. You know, we try to find the best possible mix. And I think the mix that we found for this Pro Diver is really, really special.
Absolutely, I agree.
We have the Bolt cabling here in the bezel on top, as you can see. We have the Bolt cabling in the band as well, and the band is borrowed from our Speedway series again. Right. So we have the Speedway band with the Bolt cabling, we have the Bolt cabling around the bezel, and we have the Pro Diver casing. So a very special watch in a beautiful color combination. Gunmetal in black is the color that we call it. 48.5 millimeter casing, so quite a big watch, but very easy and comfortable to wear. VD54 movement made by Psycho Instruments, especially for Invicta, and 100 meters water resistance, of course. And we have an all-time low price for you tonight. 348 euros is the pricing on our website, invictastores.eu. If you go to the QR code on the left side of your screen, or you go to the Let's Talk Invicta tab directly into our website, invictastores.eu, you can order this beautiful piece now for 139 euros.
Okay, great.
All-time low price, very special color combination, especially selected for the Let's Talk Invicta show. And again, also this watch is available for you guys in the United Kingdom without custom taxes added. So it's below 150 euros, so feel free to order and we will ship it to you free of charge.
The first time I saw this watch, I was thinking, hey, it looks like a bit like a Helios, because of the casing.
Of the casing, the sizing, yeah. Yeah, you know what? We introduced this watch in our Let's Talk Invicta show a couple of months ago in the mint green variation. Remember?
Yeah.
In the mint green plating, which is already sold out and was immediately after the show it was sold out. We couldn't find it anymore. And now I found this gunmetal variation, gunmetal and black variation, and I immediately selected it for the Let's Talk Invicta show and managed to get the pricing really, really sharp. 139 euros. And this watch will come to you in a couple of days only.
Wow. I would suggest buy now,
cry later.
Cry later. So, alrighty.
3 watches to go, René. 3 watches to go. Actually, 4. 4 watches to go. The next watch I only have the blue variation in tonight's studio.
Okay.
But we also have it in black. I have 2 variations actually,
yes.
And you, if I'm correct, yes, you have the 2 on your screen right now. 38953 is the black and gold tone variation. 38954 is the gold and blue variation, and those are Bolt series, as you can immediately tell because of the cabling around the casing. And this watch is based on one of our bestseller Bolt series.
Wow, nice color blue.
Yeah, I love the color blue. It's sunray blue, we call it. It's very, very shiny. It has a beautiful, presence when you turn it here in the studio.
Nice.
Before the lighting, as you can see.
Yeah.
From the lighting, it looks really, really sharp. Pricing is phenomenal, guys. 296 euros is the pricing on our website, invictastores.eu. If you go to the website now, to the Let's Talk Invicta tab, you can start ordering one of those beautiful Bolt pieces. We have the black, which is model number 38953. We have the blue, 38954. The pricing is phenomenal, 129 euros only.
Oh.
And we're talking about a bestseller Bolt in a new color variation, especially selected for Let's Talk Invicta. That's why we offer you 2 color variations, black and blue.
And also available for our British friends.
Yes, again, below 150 euros, don't have to pay any custom taxes. We didn't talk about the dial yet, René, because the dial is blue and the dial is black, but it's made out of carbon fiber.
Oh, nice. Interesting.
Yes, so sunray blue in carbon fiber and sunray black in carbon fiber.
All right.
You see the pattern that we have on the carbon fiber dials. Really, really nice. I also like the bridge that we built to hold and actually the lower subdial into the movement, as you can see.
Yeah. So also very beautiful watches, and the price is astonishing. So because it has all its Invicta features. So the flame fusion.
The flame fusion, the tritnite coloring on the markers. We have the Swiss plating gold tone. We have the bolt cabling in stainless steel, as you can see here, and all the details that you want in your Invicta watch are basically in this bolt variation as well, with the folding clasp on the side. A very nice timepiece. 38953 is black. 38954 is blue. Make your choice on our website, invictastores.eu.
So
And guys, if you like, hey, good, huh? If you like the show, and you want to tell your friends, your family, please share our YouTube show. We are live every Monday night here from the studio in Hebel, or from remote locations as well, René. We manage everything, right?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is go to the YouTube page, subscribe, and you get a notification every time we go live. And you can share with your friends, and also on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch.
Yeah.
Really good quality, by the way.
And if you are going to, we are also on X. Eh?
X, yeah.
The old Twitter. Yeah. And if you want to, also on my LinkedIn. But Wim, I know we have every week we have new customers, new fans and friends to our show. So can you tell me a little bit more about the gold plating, because it's also a special procedure?
Yes, we at Invicta, we have patented features on our watches, which is, for instance, the flame fusion crystal, which is the best of both worlds. We have the scratch proofness of sapphire and the hardness of mineral crystal. Then we have the Swiss plating, as we call it, and there's two big advantages if we use the Swiss plating on our watches. Swiss plating, first of all, the coloring matches perfectly with your golden jewelry, because it's very similar, very easy to combine and use. Besides that, the procedure that we use for this plating is really special, and we patented. That's why we call it Swiss plating. We actually waltz the 10 micron gold into the stainless steel layer. So it's a very reliable color plating. We warranty it also, and also you can really easily wear it next to your golden jewelry. It matches perfectly. So yes.
And I have to say, as a jewel lover, 10 microns of gold is a lot in the industry.
Yes, I agree. So we are really happy with this procedure, with this patent, and the color is really nice. By the way, I'm getting a question on my socials, René, that somebody asked me what is Reserve Collection, what it stands for. Well, Reserve is actually a collection, and it can be from any family. So it can be a Pro Diver Reserve, it can be a Bold Reserve, it can be a Carbon Hawk Reserve, whatever we bring out in the highest end materials and movements used, we call it Reserve Collection. And actually this collection is reserved for the few people that know best, that understand the best, that want the best. So the Reserve Collection is our highest end series. We are really proud of this series as well. For that reason, the most special movements and colors are in our Reserve Collection. And we tend to have many Reserve Collection watches in our Let's Talk Invicta show as well. Yeah, so yeah. It's a perfect combination. Talking about Reserve, René.
Yeah.
I hope, by the way, I answered your question right, and that is clear. If you have more questions, feel free to come back to me. Talking about Reserve Collection, the next one is a great watch from the Reserve Collection. It's a Man of War variation in the blue-plated, our blue label variation, so dark blue-plated, very special color combination. A beautiful movement, 5040F, and you guys immediately know when I'm talking about 5040, we have the bridge on the subdials to hold the discs in the watch. Really, really special. The dial is made out of dark blue mother of pearl, so you will have you have technical features in the watch, but you have also a fantastic product of nature in the watch to make sure that every single watch is different. And this was a good close-up shot that you just had, René, because you easily saw the Reserve logo that we built onto the second hand as well. So you have your chronograph hand here on the top, and it has the Reserve R in the casing as well. Really, really important. And we know, as Invicta lovers out there, we know that once this R is on the second hand, we know we are dealing with a Reserve collection. So for the few who know best, literally. Yeah. So Oyster mother of pearl, beautiful bridge built onto the dial to hold the subdials. 5040F is the movement that we use, and this movement is known for, first of all, the construction, but also we have the date screen in the side of the dial, as you can see. So it's 31 days, and the hand just jumps to the date. Very special. We immediately see and know that we are dealing with a high-end timepiece. So the pricing is a little bit higher on our website, invictastores.eu. 1,020 euros is the regular pricing. We managed to get a fantastic price for tonight's show. This model, 38205, Reserve Man of War, is available tonight or for the coming 24 hours until inventory lasts for 369 euros. Okay. A great price for a very special watch, blue label, so you immediately know that we are dealing with the deepest blue plating that we have. A beautiful crown protector on the side of the casing to emphasize, you know, the finishing of the Reserve collection.
Can you show it again, please?
I'm going to show you again, and I'm going to show it on my wrist also, because the size is fantastic. 48 millimeters. Look at this. Wow. If I see a watch like this, I want to know what brand it is.
Love it. Love it.
And to explain a little bit more about the Reserve collection, René, yes, this is Reserve collection, but the base of the watch, the Man of War, is from the Coalition Forces series.
Where's the name coming from? Man of War? Do you know?
From the Man of War.
Okay.
Well, no, it's the Coalition Forces is a watch, is a family that is connected to the world of army, but also, you know, like outdoor people. And for that reason, the stronger series we built into the Coalition series, and that's why we call this one the Man of War. It's one of the highest end timepieces that we have in our collection. With the 5040F movement, I think it's a perfect combination.
The color is great. And what I also like, and you see it much better in real life in your studio, the gold tone on the bezel is, in combination with the blue, is remarkable.
Yes, wow. It's very intense, very intense. Yes. But also, you know, the combination with the mother of pearl dial, I think, you know, there's so many details we can talk about in this watch. It's very, very special.
I see something else, Wim, and that's on the 7 o'clock position, there is a piece on top of the mother of pearl. It looks like a little bit of Côte de Genève. That's true. That's true?
Yeah. It's part of the design, yes.
Yes. Wow.
It's screwed onto the mother of pearl.
So much detail.
Yeah. Very nice piece.
Yeah.
369 euros, guys. If you go to the website, you go to the Let's Talk Invicta tab, you can start selecting from tonight's collection. And this piece is model number 38205, and it comes to your doorstep if you order for 369 euros.
Please, one time, if you want to, show one time the crown protector, because it's very special.
It's really special. I just open it here on the side.
Yeah.
And I take off the protector, and I can start using the crown here. Okay. You have to unscrew the crown.
And it's watertight.
Of course.
Yeah.
Let me explain. If you have a screw-in crown, it works like a thermo bottle for coffee, for instance. If you don't close the lid, the coffee will get cold. Here, if you don't close the crown, the watch is not waterproof. So if you set the time or your date or whatever, I'm finished. I just push, and when I push, I turn the crown as well. So I really screw in the crown into the casing. And since we are dealing with the Coalition Forces watch, for those out there, rugged lovers out there, I just close the lid and have the crown protector closed on the watch as well.
So also this crown is a masterpiece of engineering, because in this little crown needs to be a little tiny rubber ring.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, great.
No,
Okay.
if you buy from the Reserve collection, the finishing of the watches is absolutely impeccable, and we are known for that at Invicta. So really, really special. And we have, of course, our Coalition Forces logo on the case back as well.
Ah, nice. Yeah. So Wim, I would say before we go to our last watch of the show, if you're watching and if you have some questions for us, for Wim, for me, for our social media team, if you have a certain request for a particular watch, please leave them in the comments. We are watching now also your comments, so or we coming back to you.
Correct.
Yeah, correct.
Last one in the lineup, René.
Alrighty.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Absolutely.
And I wouldn't say I saved the best for last, but it's close. It's close. And you know why? This is a watch that I love for a long time already. And you know why? I told you already, I think 20 or 30 shows ago, we are closely connected to our mother company in USA, and he shares IDs, our CEO shares IDs with us. He sends us prototypes, he sends us 3D printed watches before we get the final product. And honestly speaking, René, and I told you already before, honestly speaking, when I saw the prototype of the Gladiator watch that I have here in front of me, the Gladiator design with the chained links on the side, the beautiful case design that we have, the special lugs that we built for the band, I honestly thought this watch was never going to come out. It looked too complicated to me to make it. You know, and now here we are. I'm really, really surprised, and I'm very, very excited about this watch, how it finally looks and how it finally finished as well. It's absolutely a phenomenal timepiece. The model number is 43305. I have an exclusive variation here tonight because this watch contains diamonds.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see that.
29 diamonds on the markers. So 29 diamonds in total on the markers, as you can see. A fantastic combination. It's pure luxury, if you ask me. It's a fantastic design. The chain on the side of the band is also fitted into the bezel, as you can see here. The color combination, we call it khaki and titanium. So khaki titanium, a very beautiful, intense color. 58.3 millimeter casing, so quite a big watch, but absolutely a piece of jewelry, if you ask me.
Agree.
Z60 movement, of course, I would almost say Swiss, and of course 200 meters water resistant. Let me get to the pricing, René.
All right.
1,000 euros, the regular pricing on our website. Gladiator Reserve collection with diamonds. I'm going to offer you this timepiece, and we only have a few, for the fantastic price of 399 euros only.
I would give a drum roll, but I'm too late now.
Yeah, you can give the drum roll right now.
Ta-da!
It contains 29 diamonds. So,
wow.
To follow up on your drum roll. 43305 is the model number. All you have to do is go to the QR code on the left side of your screen, or you just type buy 43305 when you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, Instagram. You will be directed into the Let's Talk Invicta tab. You can start ordering, you can start selecting. I hope for you guys that the models are not sold out yet, because as I told you already before, we have great watches, fantastic prices, but small quantity. And this is the perfect example. This is one of the newest selections from our Gladiator series with the exclusive diamond dial. Pricing for you tonight is absolutely fantastic. 399 euros.
Wow. So, Wim, I just saw on Instagram, I saw a comment of a remark. From Vincenzo, if we could make our watches reliable for construction. So He is in de bouw, zoals we call it in Holland.
Listen, the water resistance of our watches is immediately connected to the shock resistance as well. So you can imagine that for that reason, most of our Invicta watches are 50 meters water resistant or more. And in this case, we're talking about a 200 meters water resistant watch. So technically, yes, you can use this for construction.
Yeah.
But I would use, at the other hand, to me, this is a piece of jewelry. And I would treat it like a piece of jewelry as well. I want to keep this watch, let's say, for a special occasion. It's a very, very special watch. Before we go, René, I want to put the watch around my wrist to show you that even a 58 millimeter watch can fit on a smaller wrist, and check out the color combination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So khaki titanium and diamonds on the markers, very exclusive. Gladiator 43305.
Yeah. And I can say also something about the watches and our reliability. I'm a drummer, as you know, Wim. I'm playing in a band, and other watches from other brands, what I were before my Invicta time, when I do my drum fills continuously, they break. So the markers break. This is reliable. I'm wearing my
We built very strong constructions for our watches, and the screw-in pushers, the screw-in crown. So yes, they are very reliable. On the other hand, watches like this, which again are more a piece of jewelry to me than just a time machine, I would treat them as a piece of jewelry. Although technically they can easily withstand pressure like construction or water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but you know, I don't have to have it from my looks, so I want to wear a beautiful watch.
Not only I know, but everybody knows. Okay, thank you guys. Okay. Yes. This was the show for tonight, show number 133. Yep. I'm looking forward to your comments on getting a new collection for next week. Again, we will be present at 8 o'clock on Monday night next week. And in the meantime, keep posting on our socials. Send our comments. Quinten will also keep posting on our socials towards you. So thank you very much, René. Thank you from your studio in Oldenzaal. Me from Hedel. And as René always says,
bye bye, zwaai zwaai.